All right, this is Dr. Harry with Hadley Chiropractic. We're going to talk about some strategies when you're dealing with TMJ issues. So in between your appointments, I'm going to talk about some stretches that you can do and some exercises to help stabilize this long term. I'm going to talk about first if this is an acute TMJ issue, where it is actively painful now, you are in under care because it hurts. I don't want you to do any exercises at this point. You are in the stretching phase of care. What I mean by that is there is a muscle, just want to show you the shape of the jaw in case you're unfamiliar. You'll see this bone that comes up here. There's a muscle that attaches from here to here, and it's called muscles of mastications. It helps you chew this way. They're going to be very tight, probably much more tight on one side than the other. I'm going to show you how to find that muscle and how to stretch that muscle and how to take care of it. So I want you to do these stretches right after you're done brushing your teeth. I've found that it's much easier to just add habits to existing habits, and you're already working on your mouth. This is a good time for it. So if we're going to start on Gina's left side here, you're going to do this on both sides always, but we're going to show you how to do it on her left side. So if this is Gina's hand, she's at home doing it. She's going to work on her left side with her right hand. She's going to open her mouth as wide as she can. She's going to come back first with her thumb and try to find that bone that comes up this way I was talking about. The muscle that we're looking for is just inside it. So if you find that bone, you're going to roll in towards the front of your mouth and squeeze it from the outside and the inside at the same time here. It's typically a little tender. You don't need to squeeze too hard. You're just trying to get a little pressure, and then you're moving from top to bottom. This is called stripping the muscle. So you're going to do the same thing, squeeze at the top, bring it down to the bottom with just enough light pressure that you're doing something, but not enough that you're hurting yourself. I want you to do that 3 times on one side, 3 times on the other side. Once you've identified which one is the more tender spot, and we'll probably have talked about that at your last appointment, I want you to focus on that one first. So you say the left side is the more tender spot for Gina. We're going to do 3 on the left side, come to the right, do 3 on the right side, come back to the left and do 3 there. So the more tender side is ultimately getting twice as much work done, but it's just one set like that in the morning and one set later in the afternoon when you're done brushing your teeth too. The other thing, once you are finally out of the acute phase and I'm telling you that it's time to do some exercises, these are very light exercises that you do similarly 1 set twice a day. And all you're trying to do is give a little bit of resistance against the ranges of motion of your jaw. So if I just put my fingers, so Gina would do the same thing with her hand, just gently hold your fingers underneath the jaw and then open the jaw all you can against resistance. The same amount of resistance that it would take you to gently close a cupboard, or the same amount of resistance that you would gently push on your eyeball is what they like to say a lot of the time. So not much pressure. And then you're going to laterally flex to the right here too with just a little bit of pressure. So you're going to move your jaw like this, Gina, over like that. And then you're going to come to the left side and press in with a little bit of resistance. You're going to do each of these directions 10 times. You're going to go forward as well into my finger. So you're jutting forward like bottom jaw forward and back and all the way back and all the way forward. And you're just giving yourself a little bit of resistance through those range of motion so that those muscles are tested and will have better endurance long term. Again, this is not something you're doing when you're in the acute painful phase. You're waiting till you're out of pain, and this is a maintenance program at this point to add the exercises. As always, if you have any questions or anything about these, please feel free to give us a call or talk about it at your next appointment. Thank you.